Cape Coral, Florida, plays a surprisingly important role in the health of the national real estate market, not because of its size, but because it's a bellwether for broader housing trends, particularly in boom and bust cycles. Here's why Cape Coral is so significant. 1. A classic boom-bust market. Cape Coral is one of the most well-known canary-in-the-coal-mine cities. It was hit especially hard during the 2008 housing crash, and it saw one of the largest home price appreciations during the COVID-era housing boom, 2020-2022. When prices in Cape Coral rise or fall sharply, they often foreshadow shifts in similar high-growth markets. 2006-2008, Cape Coral saw foreclosures skyrocket. 2020-2022 median prices nearly doubled. 2023-2025 prices began softening again, a sign of market correction. 2. Investor activity. Cape Coral attracts a high percentage of out-of-state and international investors, particularly in the short-term rental and snowbird markets. This speculative activity often distorts home values, and when investors start to pull back or sell off properties, it triggers price declines that ripple outward. 3. New construction sensitivity. It's a new construction hotbed, especially for single-family homes. Builders often overbuild during booms and pull back sharply during downturns. This makes Cape Coral an early indicator of builder confidence. Material and labor cost trends. Housing starts nationally. 4. Migration patterns. Cape Coral is a prime destination for domestic migration, particularly from the Northeast and Midwest. If migration slows due to economic uncertainty or insurance costs, a rising issue in Florida, it directly impacts demand and provides insight into where Americans are still moving, how affordability affects relocation decisions. 5. Climate and insurance stress test. Cape Coral is one of the most climate-vulnerable metro areas in the U.S. Its performance under the weight of rising flood insurance premiums, storm risks, and infrastructure strain is a preview of future national challenges, especially in other coastal states. 6. Rental market trends. The city is often over-leveraged on short-term rentals, like Airbnb, which means a decline in tourism, oversaturation, or local regulations can trigger fire sales that affect both local and investor sentiment across other tourist-heavy markets. Summary: Cape Coral's importance lies in its role as a leading indicator of national trends. What happens there tends to happen next in other similar metros across Florida, Texas, Arizona, and parts of the Carolinas. Investors, economists, and analysts watch it closely because it reflects shifts in buyer and investor confidence. It shows how quickly affordability issues or rising rates can collapse demand. It acts as a microcosm of America's high-growth, high-risk real estate markets. If Cape Coral struggles, it often signals broader turbulence ahead.